6 Redemption Church in Greenville is getting a new look, a new name, and a new vibe. Pastors Ron and Hope Carpenter started Redemption Church about 25 years ago, and in May they will officially turn the keys over to new pastor who you may have seen on TV, John Gray. Pastor Gray is leaving Joel Osteen's church in Houston, where he's an associate pastor there. And Gray also has a reality show on the OWN network. The filming will continue in Greenville. And 7 News reporter Kimberly Brown is joining us live from the church, and she sat down with Pastor Gray to talk about evangelism in 2018. So what did you learn, Kim?
Well, learned a lot. That he says he wants to take evangelism out of the four walls of the church. You know, it's a familiar place. It'll soon have a new face. Redemption will change its name to Relentless. I'm sorry. Redemption will change its name to Relentless. And Pastor John Gray, a part of that reality series, says that he wants to use this platform of reality TV to evangelize the upstate. This isn't your parents' church, and it definitely isn't church as usual.
I just want the devil to know I'm not going anywhere.
He can forgive every sin.
Just as Billy Graham shared the gospel outside the four walls of the church, Pastor John Gray is using reality TV
Make the church great again.
to share the message of Jesus Christ.
I think that my life is a supernatural story about the love of God, taking a boy from Cincinnati whose mom and dad divorced when he was very young.
The Book of John Gray is the name of the show. They are filming in Greenville this week and joined us during our interview. For Pastor Gray, his wife, and 2 kids, reality TV is evangelism 2.0.
But we actually are not just sitting inside the walls of the church, we're going out. And that's where Jesus would be.
Pastor Gray is leaving the largest church in America
God has presented something to my wife and I that I wanted to talk to you about.
to come and pastor in Greenville, South Carolina. Although he says he's following God's leading, it's a move some have questioned.
It doesn't seem like a good career move. And I was offended by that question, because who in the world as a pastor has the right to call it a career move? This is not Chick-fil-A. You can't open a franchise.
Redemption's name is changing to Relentless Church, which describes the congregation he says he'll lead. People who are creative, energetic, filled with passion, and multicultural.
I hope that the race component is something that we do celebrate, because we have a multicultural church in the South, in South Carolina, and an African-American man and woman are leading it up. That's historic.
And indeed, it is historic. He says he wants to use this opportunity to change lives, really delve into the upstate and become a part of the community. Again, in May is when the old signs will come down, the new signs will go up, and Pastor John Gray will be the lead pastor here at what will soon be Relentless. Reporting live in Greenville, Kimberly Brown, 7 News.
So, Kimberly, you've mentioned he appears on the Oprah Winfrey Network, and you might have some people who go to the church currently who either are excited about the fact that he and possibly they in the audience could be on TV, and some who aren't. Have you gotten a feel for that?
Well, from the individuals we've spoken with, everyone seems to be excited about it. They're excited about the change. They're excited to see what Pastor Gray will bring to the table, per se, and they're excited to see how Redemption will change, not just in name, but the way they really connect with the community. So we're all just waiting to see what happens. He's getting a staff in order and just trying to make sure he has everything in place before he takes over in May. Diane?
Maybe another way to put Greenville on the map. All right, Kimberly Brown in Greenville, thank you.